Hello guys and gals, this is Milky Way, and in Saturday's live stream, CubeHamster built up this Pack Solitaire version, and yeah, I tried to solve it and I couldn't do it, not recognizing that it wasn't the version I was used to, and I did some googling work, found Wikipedia. There's actually quite a set of different variants, and yeah, this one I can now solve, and the one I knew beforehand I can also solve, and for the rest, I guess I'll be able to do that over time when I figure it out. And we are going to build some of these in our base today. But yeah, before we do that, let's go over to our gold farm, where I applied some changes to make it that we don't need to do such amounts of maintenance work. Yeah, so the problem is when minecarts are moving and chunks get loaded / unloaded. I'm assuming it happens on the unloading part, but who knows exactly, because yeah, you can't really observe it. I'm assuming it's on the unloading part when the entities get saved. Yeah, minecarts are entities. So what used to be happening is that, well, the minecart would pretty much, if you load and unload the area often enough, the minecarts which are right now, because the farm is turned off, let's take this, yeah, they're all lined up here. But yeah, before that they would just keep going all the time, and yeah, so the problem what happened is that the minecarts got, yeah, well, some of them just got deleted for some reason, they were just gone. And yeah, other times minecarts changed the lanes, so you would have 2 or even more. And in one case it was 5 or 6 minecarts in one of these lanes, and others were empty for that. And yeah, this is now the west side. Yeah, the biggest problem we had was actually on the west side, because that was the side we were traveling the most to during the Nether Perimeter project, because it's right over there. And oh, hello Ghast. Could you stop that? Thanks. Yeah, there we really had 6 or 7 minecarts stuck in one lane, just because it got loaded and unloaded so frequently, because we were traveling this route a lot. And yeah, what I did is I implemented, yeah, this little turn on off switch. I mean, it doesn't turn off the farm, but it turns off the minecarts. And yeah, what I do is I just pull the blocks above these torches away. And yeah, if you haven't seen this before, it's a little smart minecart unloader from Impulse. So this minecart is resting on a powered rail. And yeah, when the minecart arrives, well, let's just go through what usually happens. So usually there's nothing in the hopper. So the comparator is off, the torch is on, as it is now. Then we have this block over there. So the torch powers the block, the powers the repeater powers the blocks, and that then powers the powered rail. So the minecart, as long as there's nothing in the hopper, the minecart keeps going. But if a minecart arrives and it has stuff to unload, it will arrive here, and then something will be in the hopper that will unpower the torch, unpower the repeater, etc., and unpower the rail until the minecart is empty. Yeah, a very smart unloader by Impulse there. I will link to this tutorial in the description if you want to check that out. I mean, you can see how it's built right here, but yeah, just go to Impulse if you haven't already. Should subscribe to him definitely. Anyway, yeah, what I did was just put this this on off switch, and since then no minecarts have disappeared or anything. And yeah, I think I spent well over, I don't know how many hours I spent refilling the minecarts. I would just have to, yeah, which is why these blocks are here. I just griefed in here, just dug all the way through, took out all the minecarts, just put one minecart in every lane, and then closed it off again. And you do that on all 4 sides, and you are busy for quite a while. Also, yeah, for the meantime you have to turn off this clock. So all the stuff that's in the hoppers, actually, you can fish out of here, like the minecarts, rails, whatever, just arrived so it doesn't land down in the chests, and then you can pick it out here and replace the stuff. And yeah, it's quite a tedious task to do, and I was tired of it, so yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, it's kind of easy to turn it on and or off. It's very simple. We have this redstone block, sticky piston, glowstone, redstone pattern all the way to the top. And yeah, when we come up here, you can see that yeah, there's just this on-off switch. And yeah, when I turn it on, all the pistons extend, down the pistons extend, and the minecarts will start going back and forth. And yeah, another ghast that they're dying. This thing has a lot, well, 2 ghasts in a very short time now. Yeah, I think we got around 2 or 3 double chests of ghast tears by now, and I mean it's 3.5. Wow, that's a lot of ghast. Anyway, yeah, 3.5 double chests of nuggets per hour is what this thing usually produces when it's producing at full efficiency. Yeah, so turn it off again. Go back down, and yeah, now I'm just going to hang around a bit over here because the minecarts are still moving. So give them a little bit of time to get to their resting position so nothing goes wrong. I mean, most of the time nothing should go wrong in the first place, but yeah, better safe than sorry. I prefer 0 maintenance over little maintenance, so I'll just stick around for a few more seconds. And then, yeah, we will go to our base, and for that, I mean, I could just sprint down this tunnel, as you probably know. But yeah, to save a little bit on our food, because it's annoying to eat all the time. And yeah, it's quite a way to sprint, and I can just come over here, have my spawn saved. Oh, look. And jump through the portal, and there we go, we are in our base. Yeah, and what a timing, sun's just coming up. And yeah, for the pack solitaire, we come over here. Actually, you can see quite a bit of dirt over here. I've done some terraforming, flatten this area out a bit. And yeah, what we are going to do is build up 5 different fields over here. And yeah, I guess I'll start with this one over here, which would be the standard version. Ooh. So, like so, like so, and then 2 in here. Okay, then we just grab our block of choice, which will also be spruce wood. I liked how that looked. And yeah, we fill in these spaces. Except for one here in the middle, which will be a birch block. Like so. And then we pretty much just place redstone torches to start off the game. And yeah, all spaces get a redstone torch except for the one in the middle. And yeah, in most cases it will look like somewhat like this. Let me take care of this creeper before he comes and disturbs our playing experience. Oh look, there's a skeleton behind that. Yeah, I definitely have to light this area up more. Yeah, just before I do anything here. Yeah, I should put down some more torches. The peaceful warm-up switch will stop working in 1.8. Yeah, so how does this game work? So the goal of the game is to just have one of these pins remaining, and you can remove a pin by taking another pin and jumping over the pin into an empty spot. So for instance, we take this pin, jump it to here, and then we can remove this one. And yeah, the goal is to remove all the pins but one, and the one should be remaining on the birch log. To do so, we can do a very systematical approach. We just will now try to get rid of these pins over here, and for that we would like to get rid of this one, and we want to get rid of this one. We want them to get all off the corner, and yeah, for that we first of all make some space so we can jump out of here. So we can do that, and then we can remove this one, and in order to get this one back out, we jump over here, remove that one, and then we jump back out. And now this looks really empty. Next, we are going to try to empty this row, and for that we do pretty much the same thing. We take this one out and jump over here, empty this one, and over here, and yeah, you get the idea. We continue just in a circle, like so, and yeah, just one more side to go. And yeah, there we have it. Now we have this pattern over here, and from here I know two different ways to solve it. You could look at it as like it's somewhat of a house, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we have this, or an arrow pointing towards this direction. And yeah, from there, I'll choose one way to do it, and that is we take this pin, jump over here, jump over here, jump over here, and jump back to where we started. And then we jump over here, and now we have a cross. And from this cross, we go over here, we go over here, go over here, jump back here, and finally we remove this pin and have our last pin remaining in the middle. Yeah, so this is how Pack Solitaire works. And yeah, now I just need to set up the other 4 playing fields. I've chosen to do 5 of these. And yeah, for that I think I'll have... there's one that I want in the middle. And that will be a diamond-shaped one. And the others will look... Well, 2 of them look very similar to this one. This one is in the new, the one I initially knew, and on the opposite side we will have the one that Cube Hamster built up. And yeah, then we will also have two other versions of the game board, and yeah, one of them will be somewhat special compared to the rest, considering how the starting setup is, and yeah, but the others will be pretty much okay. This one, okay, one more in here, and like so. That would be our next playing field. But I think I'll just make a cut and show you how it looks when it's done. So be right back with some more progress. Alright, now I have set all the 5 playing fields up. I think I like how it turned out. And yeah, this is the one we started with, which would be called the English board. On the opposite side we do have Cube Hamsters set up, which is known as the German version. And over here we have the French or European version, which is somewhat special, which we will talk about in a second. Over there is a mixture of these two. It doesn't have a special name, but yeah, I aligned it in a way so the ones where it only goes 2 out are going towards this corner where we have the cross with going 2 out, and these 3s are aligned with these 3s. And here in the middle we do have the diamond shaped one. And yeah, over here at the French board there is a special case, so to say. So the pack will final pack will not land in the middle, but it will land still on the birch wood. But the spot which initially remains open is on the other side, and I chose dark oak wood for that, just to mark that out. I will have to set up some signs to explain how it looks from the start. But yeah, that's the general idea. And yeah, I showed you how to play this game with this board over here. And if you want to try it yourselves, just try to apply some basic strategy you want to go for. So yeah, if you want to clean out an area, for instance for the diamond, my guess is that it's, yeah, well, it's kind of obvious that if you clean out like this quadrant over here, if you may call it that, it's not a good idea to leave this pack behind and clean out all the rest, because yeah, how are you going to get this pack out of there? So if you clean up, just try to go from the outer to the inner, and yeah, have the remaining packs somewhat in the inner so you can work with them. An isolated pack is a bad pack because yeah, it's very hard to get rid of. And yeah, so for this one and this one, I know I know how to solve, and yeah, for the rest I'll have to figure it out. I hope the other ZipKrowd members maybe enjoy this a little bit too. And yeah, I'll set up some chests with extra redstone torches if some get lost, and yeah, hope that people clean up after they have played. And other than that, I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this. I mean, it's another simple game, but yeah, the big stuff takes time, as you know, and yeah, I don't always have ideas, so I let myself get inspired. So if you have any ideas what I could do, I mean, it doesn't have to be that simple. It can also be something that is relatively hard to do. Just if you have any ideas, just toss them in the comments. And yeah, I can see when there's something I like, I will see what I can do. I would like to do my own custom solutions. So if you have a setup of what works, that's great. But I'd really appreciate if you couldn't show me that, but just only the general idea. I will give you a shout out anyway, of course. But I like to figure that stuff out by myself, and you know, when you have an working solution, it's very hard to come up with your own, which isn't somewhat inspired by that for the most cases. So yeah, starting everything from the scratch is, I think, what I like, and I think you know where I'm coming from there. Just yeah, trying to be creative by myself. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you did. If you didn't, that's fine as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any ideas, I'm happy for any feedback you can give me. And thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.